Alrighty, so to start math groups, you can put your heads up now. Thank you guys for showing me your work. Alright, so for math groups today, if you have reflex, you're actually getting on reflex. So you can do reflex for Miss Bleeden. Take a pencil. I assume that is what she needs you to have. And then with me, you're going to need your pencil also. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss us into groups. Those of you that have Miss Bleeden, just pull out a book until she gets in here. She should be in here any moment. So that will be fine. And then, all right, group 2. Please head to reflex.
You need a mistake.
She should be in here. All right, Miss Bleeden's group, which is group 3, please just have out a book right now. And group 1, please come join me back here at my table and start on your form-up.
We just
Amari. You guys have a warm-up in front of you. Please get started.
We're not talking. I know you're looking at you.
Thank you, Anthony, for getting started. Thank you, Julia, for getting started. Antonio, you have a choice to make right now. What do? You are answering these 2 questions. You're looking for the missing angle. We're trying to determine it. Go back and look at those. Go back and look at those 2. Because this is the x that you're trying to find this missing value. And so you're saying x equals what? What's that angle equal? I want an actual measurement here. I want it in degrees, not what type of angle it is. Draw me a 90-degree angle. Draw me a 90-degree angle. Just draw me a 90-degree angle. What does that look like? What does a 90-degree angle look like? Very good. It looks like the corner of a box, right? So does this angle here equal 90 degrees? No. What over here equals 90 degrees? On his own. I'm glad that you want to help your classmates, but I need him to do it on his own. Which one equals, what part of this equals 90 degrees? Very good. So I know that this whole thing equals 90 degrees. This part equals 60. What is this part going to equal? Okay. We are going to do, because I see we're kind of struggling with this. We're not quite getting how to figure out that missing angle and stuff. And so based on what we did yesterday, we are going to work through some additional problems and stuff. And this time I just have a worksheet. It just gives us practice. It just gives us some of these to work through. So go ahead and put your name on the top here. Antonio, please do not get started yet. Alright, so everyone look at number 1 here. It says, what is the value of an f? In order to answer this, we first have to figure out, well, where is F? So I want everyone to circle F. Circle F so I know that you see it. Circle it, please. Antonio, I need you to lose the attitude. Alright, so we're looking at F. We're trying to figure out what does this angle right here equal, right? That's what I'm looking for. And so I know what? What do I already know about this angle? Okay, so it's an acute. Altogether, this is an acute. What else do I know about this angle already? What's 80 degrees? Show me with your pencil where the 80 degrees is. Trace where the 80 degrees is. So you're saying that this is 80 degrees. Right? Do we agree that this is 80 degrees?
No.
Amelia shakes her head no. Amelia, why don't you agree with that? Because 80 is less than 90, all right? And so why does that matter? Because it's acute? Okay, but 80 would fit in with an acute angle, right?
You need a copy of Indian. This whole thing is this is 80. No, the other one.
No, that's when y'all just took.
No, not the one we just took.
No, that's the one she needs.
The question ain't on it.
Which question are y'all looking at?
The one where it said P minus 45 or something. Like number 8 or 9.
Take both of these. All right. Looking at this angle, we have 3 different angles here. All right? We're actually going to trace these 3 different angles. Trace. Alright, so I want you guys to trace the big angle. That is this outside line. They're both outside lines. See how it went on the outside? That is one of my angles.
Because this whole thing right here is 50. But then we go like that. I'll go to 80.
I know, and that's what we're gonna see this visual with crayon. So this big angle here is one big angle. Then we have another angle, which is this middle line with one of your top lines. That's the angle we're looking for with F. So see that angle of F? That should be purple. We should all have a purple. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. And then we have a third angle. A third angle, which is right next to it. So I have 3 different angles in this triangle. So, or this angle. There's 3 different angles, measurements. Remember yesterday when I told you that we were adding and subtracting different angles to get a total or to get those individual pieces? What does that equation look like? What does it look like when I try to figure out what this equals? Tony, what does that look like? Okay, so let's...
No, 50 minus is 280.
We should have...
This is the smallest piece of this one.
We need blank plus blank equals blank, right? That's essentially what we're trying to fill out these spots. And yes, I'm looking for this piece specifically. My sum, is it going to be a big number or a little number? Amelia, what do you think? Do you think it'll be the big numbers or a smaller number?
Smaller.
Why would it be smaller? What? Well, I'm talking about my answer. This number that's going to go right here. When I add two angles together, does that sum become bigger or smaller? When I add two things together, Amelia, does it become bigger or smaller? It becomes bigger. So I want to figure out, well, how much does this entire outside, this green, how much does this green equal? And I'm going to highlight this line as green, because that's where I need to put green. So that I know when I add blue and when I add purple together, it's going to give me green. All right.
Green's 8.
Do you see this line that goes across here, this arch?
Yeah.
This arch,
Because
because I made 3 lines. Okay, there's no way you can write with that. You need to go get your pencil I just gave you. Where's the pencil I just gave you?
you know how I did that?
Oh, hold on.
Get the thing on the side. Place.
Okay. All right, so this green angle, see how this arch connects this line with this line? Does everybody see how this arch connects this line with this line? That means that 80 degrees shows me my green angle. So you need to write 80 degrees. So now I'm left with a 50 and an F. So I want to know 50 plus F equals 80, and I want to know what could F possibly equal. Larry, what could it equal? 30. Very good. All right, let's walk through number 2 together. Also, I want you to take your green crayon again, and I want you to highlight the big outside angle. Big outside angle.
70.
I don't want you to yell anything out. I just want you to highlight the big outside angle. Alright, I then want you to highlight the lower angle here as blue. And the other one would be purple. Alright, so I need to know, am I looking, if I have my equation, blank plus blank equals blank, which components do I have here? Do I have my large sum, or do I have my little pieces? Do I have the measurement of the whole?
Yes. Yes.
I do. Anthony, where's the measurement of the whole?
Right.
Very good. My arch connects my big angle, and what is that measurement? Look at the arch. What number is next to the arch? 70. So I know that my answer altogether is going to be 70. And I'm looking for my 2 parts. What are the parts that I have right now? Amelia, what parts do I have? What? So we have 70. That's my whole. 70. So what parts do I have? 30. So I have 30 plus t, because t is the value I'm looking for, equals 70. How can I figure out? How can I figure out 30 plus what equals 70? How do I determine that, Larry? How do I figure it out?
This do the zero easier part. You know how 3 plus 4 is 30.
That's 30 times 40.
That's a 30.
You know how 3 times, you know how 3 plus 4 is 7. Is that another zero?
No.
But what's an equation I'm
30
in?
plus 40.
30 minus 70.
I want to do 70
I don't know what we're doing.
minus 30. Because I'm given those angles. Let's say I have no clue what t is, but I have my sum and I have a part. So I know that 70, which is my whole, take away this part, gives me that missing part. So t equals 40.
And then you have to try it out to do 30 plus 40 equals 70.
Very good. I go back and I check myself when I say 30 plus 40
I
equals
did
70. All right, let's go down to this next one. I want you to highlight the big angle,
green.
green. So your large angle is green again.
The right angle. She's the right angle.
If you're on reflex, I should not hear you having conversations with each other. All right, then I need one of the little angles blue and one of the parts purple. Whichever way you line it up is okay, as long as you see that those are two separate parts.
I think I'm doing mine the same way as that.
Did it?
No, mine. I know it.
Look at the princess.
All right, let's read. It says, what is the value of k? What part is k? Is it a part or is it a whole? What is k? Is it the part or is it the whole?
The part.
It's the part?
The whole.
It's the whole?
Yeah.
How do we know it?
Because it's on the outside.
Okay, so it sits on the outside and it sits next to the what?
It's not just
And tell me explain to me what you're supposed to do.
30 plus 50 just to get the whole thing down.
Okay, but why do you think you need to get the whole? Why do you think you have two parts and you need the whole? What makes you think that?
Because it'll be the answer.
But what about the way that this is drawn lets you know that that's the equation you need to use?
Because instead of it doing like this, instead of putting 50 right there, instead of it doing 70 like that, how I did for the whole thing, it just put 50 up here. So this whole thing right here with the 50, this thing with the 30.
Okay.
You have to figure it out. You
No, you got something to add?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Look at how the 30 sits back and the 50 sits back. And then this K sits out here with my arch. And my arch shows me what? What does my arch show me? Anthony, what does this arch show me? Of which, the part or the whole? It does the whole. See how it connects this green to this green, which is my whole. So I'm looking for blank plus blank equals blank. And so I'm looking for my whole. I have my two parts. We need to fill in that equation.
See, the answer's right there.
Fill in your equation.
Then you gotta do it backwards.
So you're looking for this plus this equals what? You gotta fill that in.
Easy.
All right, go to the next one.
Don't help. Stay your mind. Huh?
start with this one. Do your colors.
I don't need the coach. Because they all 30. They.
What don't you know what about?
I don't.
Hey, you can choose whichever one, as long as your whole is green and your parts are blue or purple. It doesn't matter which way you do it. Sure.
Is that it? Yeah.
Done. I'm first page.
You gotta go to zero. I hit on the colors. What do I do with the colors?
Show me, do one without the color, and I'll tell you whether or not I want you to keep doing it.
What?
You go to the
Can
next
I
page.
go without the colors?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Them colors are too much.
I know. I'll leave them in.
This one that equals 30. Easy.
70.
How, where would you get
Gave
70?
us the answer. You hear me? You basically just gave us the answer.
What are you looking for here, a part or a whole? So you're looking for the whole, so you're looking for this here, that's your unknown. So if you're looking for the whole, well, then you should have two parts. Can you fill your two parts in there?
Is that right?
No, she can use your colors.
Right. Can I get it wrong?
Yep, use your colors, see if that doesn't help you straighten it out.
I just,
Can I tell you the trick that I'm doing? If the black one's in there, and it's something right now, and the minus, both of them's in there, you add it.
I already took her that.
All right, Larry,
Right
read
there.
me that one. Very good.
I said minus, not plus. This is so easy.
So we can do this.
No, wait, let me just finish this last one.
Let me finish it. Let me finish my name.
Yep, thank you for stacking.